Who are we? A digital content creator. What do we want? We want that large number of people should be benefited from our content and also to make money out of our hard work. When do we want it? Right here and right now. But then what comes to your mind first when I say one of the video streaming platform is actually doing it and has become bread and butter earner for many of digital content creators and gamers? Yes, you got it right. It's YouTube, where you are watching me right now. Hello everyone. So this is Dr. Shweta, and as promised, we'll be discussing, especially I will be talking about the rise of YouTube. Google's video streaming platform YouTube has crossed 10 billion downloads on Google Play Store, which is massive. The funny thing is that the number of downloads of YouTube has exceeded the number of population of the whole world, which is currently around 7.9 billion. These figures are from the Play Stores only, excluding the Apple App Store. Now you must be thinking, how can this happen? But friends, this is actually true. Most of us are just consumer on YouTube. That is, we use the site to look for or learn for the things which interest us, like cooking recipes, gaming, general knowledge, music videos, or how to solve difficult math problem that college textbook find difficult to understand, or learning different subjects from different experts on YouTube. And many of us are just creators who actually earns from YouTube. In short, YouTube is for everyone, and that's why, while announcing its incredible achievement, Google's Play Store claimed that YouTube has always expected to be the first real user-facing software to reach such downloading benchmark. It's worth noting, however, that the majority of these downloads are attributable to the fact that YouTube comes pre-installed on practically all Android smartphones that comes with a Google suite of the app. However, it's worth noting that there are 3 billion Android smartphones in the world, with a large portion of them coming from China without Google Suite app. This only adds to the amazement nature of the feat. Now, what's the story behind this giant? But before I begin with the story, I would request all my new viewers to subscribe our channel so that you get notified whenever we come up with a new video, and also do not forget to press the bell icon. So in 2004, the idea of YouTube had taken birth in Chad Hurley's mind when he was at a dinner party. He wanted to upload some video of his, but he wasn't sure which platform to upload them on. Note that we are talking about the time Instagram, Facebook weren't in existence. That is when he thought that he should come up with a platform especially for uploading and streaming videos of all kinds without any restriction. He soon involved two of his colleagues, Steve Chen and Javed Karim, to be the part of this. In Feb 2005, on Valentine's Day, Hurley as CEO registers the trademark, logo and domain for YouTube. Hurley was former employee of American company PayPal. This company, like any other huge company, was started in a garage in California by limited employees. On April 24, 2005, the first video was uploaded on the site. The video called Me at the Zoo. It's only 18-second video. It shows Karim, one of the co-founders, standing in front of elephants at the San Diego Zoo and talking about their trunks. In May 2005, the beta version of the website was launched for a limited segment of the public to use. It was bagging about 30,000 views a day. The number of viewers kept effectively increasing, rising until one September day of the same year, YouTube had its first video which crossed 1 million views. And it was an ad of Nike, which featured Brazilian footballer Ronaldinho Gaúcho. It was for the first that any brand had used YouTube as a platform to promote their product. September 2005, lauded investment firm Sequoia Capital invested $3.5 million in YouTube's Series A round. Sequoia partners Roelof Botha worked at PayPal with the co-founders and learned about the YouTube after using it to upload old wedding and honeymoon videos. In December 2005, when YouTube became available for public use, it saw a whooping millions of viewers on regular basis. By January 2006, the viewers has raised up to 25 million per day, and by the time summers arrived, millions of videos were already uploaded on the platform. However, due to such heavy response, a lot of traffic was created on the website. The employees were forced by new computer internet broadband frequently. So every time they used to change internet and broadband connections so that their work should go smooth. This caused them to spend lots of bucks to fulfill the need of fixing their website. In July alone, there were around 65,000 uploads on YouTube. Their website was doing greater than any of them had expected, but they did not have the monetary and human resource to compensate for all the work that was needed. In October 2006, Google came with a proposal to YouTube when they were only 65 employees, the team. It offered a great sum of $1.65 billion to buy the company. Few months prior to Google approaching YouTube, it had launched its very own video platform, but it was a streaming platform, but it wasn't seeing gain in the recognition, or it was not seeing any such recognition in the market, you can say. Even after becoming the owner of YouTube, Google decided to keep the name as YouTube. YouTube made many heroes. Many of the stars were known because of YouTube. In April 2009, Ushers introduces 15-year-old Justin Bieber to the world via video on YouTube. Bieber would release his music video for Baby the following year, and it remains one of the most disliked video on the YouTube. Apart from being most disliked video of Bieber, there were many videos which were actually doing good, but either like or dislike, the views was uncountable. And do you know, every year till date also, every year, every moment, every second, YouTube keeps on increasing the features or adding the features. So talking about one of the important features, do you know when skippable ads were introduced? It was year 2010 when YouTube introduces skippable ads with a format called TrueView. YouTube rose like a rocket ship after its founding in 2005. But under Google, YouTube went from being a repository amateur videos to a powerhouse of original content, and not to mention a launching pad for its own new brand of superstars like PewDiePie and the Smosh Brothers. Now, rest is his history, which we all know. But everything doesn't go smooth, and IP and patents are something which plays a very big role to make a giant or to make the rise or fall of a giant. So, in this video, I'll be discussing a small case of patent infringement on YouTube. YouTube's complete IP and patent portfolio is owned by Google and Alphabet. But back then, a video sharing platform, VideoShare, alleged that YouTube has used and continued to use VideoShare's patented technology in products and services that it makes, use and imports, sells and offers to sell. VideoShares seeks damage for patent infringement and an injunction preventing YouTube from activities that infringes the technology claimed by US patent number 7987492. VideoShare has demanded a jury trial, and according to VideoShare, YouTube is infringing approx 491 patents. So it's not always everything goes smooth when it comes to IP. So there is a rise and continuously rise, and I pray there should be a rise. But there are so many cases which happens in IP industries because one thinks the other is infringing the company technology, IP or technologies, and the other feels that they are not using, they have their own novelty. But nonetheless, this war has to go, and let's just enjoy the war and keep learning from it. With the rise of user of YouTube, Worldwide, many of the videos were found to be infringing the IP right of the original videos. But as I said, let's not discuss the situation in detail, because this is something, infringement war between companies is something which keeps on going. And that's why, in order to take control over that situation, YouTube introduced policy under which any video that was copied or posted without permission of the copyright owner, the owner will get notified and will have complete right to get it removed. So you have seen that how the giants, because of their continuously improvement in the technology, because of their continuously protection of their technology, there are the gain moment also, there are the loss moment also, but the company always rises because of technology and because of IP. And you see the rise of YouTube is one of the most, I would say, recent example for this. 10 billion downloads. No one can think of. So thank you so much for watching IP Jagruti. Keep watching, keep motivating, so that I can come up with such kind of videos to keep you informed about the companies, about their IP, about their technologies. And do not forget to subscribe. And if you have any query, please comment in the comment section. I'll be personally answering all those queries. Thank you so much for watching IP Jagruti.